Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you yet again with another 10 Car Tuesday episode, and yep, we've got more Auto World. So we're going to open up 10 more of these Auto World cars so I can go ahead and display them on my wall. And we're going to start this one off with a bang. We've got the 1972 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This is from Premium 2018 Premium Release 4. This is the series with the Ultra Reds with the white tires and red, ultra red rims. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this one up. I'm going to go ahead and just set it right there. I already have the regular cars loose, so we won't be seeing those in this video, unfortunately, but we get to take a peek at this ultra red Ford Mustang. So, not a huge fan of the white tires. I have mentioned it in previous videos. I am very glad that the newest Ultra Reds from the newest series from Auto World, which is now 2019 Release 1, do not don colored tires. But this series did, and the series before it had red tires. So, let's take a look around the car. The hood's not down all the way. So we got something going on there, which we'll explore here. The problem with white tires is I'm sure they can get dirty easily, and you can see, especially if you're a loose collector like me, that might end up being a problem. Hopefully not too much. Very, very cool Mach 1 casting. Let's go ahead and just open the hood to reveal the detailed motor. Looks pretty good. All in all, I think the white tires look better than the red tires did. This one needs some help in the hood closing department. I don't know exactly how to fix that. Maybe just we'll leave it. I don't know. Other than that, it looks great. I don't really see any other major flaws with it or anything like that. I don't know. The white tires are okay. See, it's got some dirt on there already. I don't even know if that's how it came out of the package, maybe. Wiped off really easy. But there is your Mach 1. So, Ultra Red. I have the Ultra Raw of that, actually, as well, believe it or not. Next one we're going to look at is this one here. This is the 1964 Ford Country Squire in version C from 2017 Premium Release 1. Open it up. There's the box. And here is the car. This is definitely a favorite casting amongst collectors that like wagons. It's hard not to like the Auto World wagons. They're very, very nicely done, especially when they actually started doing real looking wood paneling, which, as you see on the side of this car, just looks fantastic. This nice blue color, the sky blue. Let's go ahead and open up the hood on this one if we can. And there you have it. Open road. License plate. Everything's as you expect with this car, with all metal, of course, rubber tires, true 1/64 scale. Very nicely detailed, and just a very nice car all around. Definitely dig this one from version C. And then I've got the one from version D to take a look at it as well. So this is a really cool looking one. It's kind of like a champagne color, which I'm really a big fan of, like silver and champagne colors for cars. And this is kind of like, I thought it was just silver. It's not just silver. It's like got like a little tinge of color in there to make it look champagne-ish. That looks really nice. I like this one. This is probably one of my faves of this casting for sure. Like, favorite color they put it out in. That looks really good. Very, very cool. So these were pretty limited. They're limited to 1,256 of this one, both this one and this one. So fairly limited release for Auto World. The modern releases now, they're putting out a bit more cars than that. But this one was one of the pretty limited releases. All right, so next up we've got, let's see here. We've got this. This was limited to 2,500 pieces. This is the 1966 Mercury Comet Cyclone GT. This is from 2017 release 4. I'm going to open it up. In red. This is one of those cars that's commonly been mistaken for an ultra red. It is not an ultra red. It is just red. Red with a white top and a white stripe. And a white stripe there. So that's why people thought it was an ultra red. It is not. It is a regular release. And a very cool looking one too. The set, I think what version was this? Was this set A or B? This was set A. The set B one I thought was a lot cooler. I don't have it to show you. But if you look it up, the set B one looked quite a bit different. It had like lettered tires, and it looked more like a muscle car than this one does. Opening hood, white interior, white top. Pretty basic looking car, but a pretty good one nonetheless from Auto World. This might be up there as maybe my least favorite tooling. It's up there between this one and the only other one that really doesn't excite me too much. Oh, I didn't pull it out for this video. There's a Plymouth Barracuda that I'm not crazy about either. This one's pretty cool. The 1962 Chevy Impala convertible. This was the first time I believe this convertible was released, or at least it was released as a convertible, aside from a display case exclusive, and this was 2018 release 4. Go ahead and get that off the card. Very nice looking blue interior. This blue is close, but no cigar to the exact same color as the wagon that we looked at. It's close, but it's definitely different. This is nice details. I do like this convertible version of this, I think, almost more than the hardtop, and the reason being because the hardtop version of this car, the top is plastic, and it seems that they print it in this like a transparent color, and then they paint it so when it's under light shines through the top of the car, which looks a little goofy. It'd be much better if they made the top of the car in like a solid plastic color and then probably painted over it. I'm not sure how they would do it, but sure there's a way to do it where light doesn't bleed through. So hood opens on this one fairly easily. Kind of see in there. It's kind of hard to get in there, but looks pretty good. It's got kind of silver stripe or silver trim around like a off-white stripe on the side. The wheels look pretty decent. Pretty good looking car. So there's that one, and then we're going to fire this up a little bit here. For the last 5, we got some really cool ones to show, including this version A 1969 Pontiac Firebird. This is from 2018 release 4. Go ahead and just open this one up right away. It is in carousel red. It looks orange. It looks quite orange, but I guess it is red. According to the paint code, it is red. And that's one thing I should mention. Auto World most often uses actual factory color paints that were available. Like this car should be optioned out as it was available the time that these were sold. So it's got a white top, silver trim. Trim looks a little thick on this side. But it looks really good. I like this casting quite a bit. If you watch my channel a lot, you guys know I'm a Firebird fan. The 69 is a cool Firebird. It's not my favorite Firebird, but I prefer like the generation after it. Let me see if I can get this open. Oh, the hood is kind of stuck shut. I don't really want to claw at it, so we're going to leave it on this one, and then maybe I'll open the next one, because we got version B to look at. But here this is in, I guess, carousel red, which is pretty cool, what you'd expect. It's got details. It's heavy. It feels very substantial. It feels like any other Auto World. Really nicely done. And then the version B is in Verdoro green poly, which is kind of like a metal flake look to it. I think this one looks quite a bit better. That's nice. I like that a lot. How could you not? It just looks mean in green. Very cool looking. 400 bird. So I like this release. It seems like they've been doing this every once in a while for a version A and a version B. I can't get that open. And I'm not going to try to pry it open. That's fine. I have plenty of examples of this casting where I've seen the motor tooling in there. I don't really need to pull this one open right now. I'm sure it will open with some persuasion, but I do like this. It looks like these vehicles are optioned differently, and it just looks cool. This one's got the tan interior. This one's got the black dashed white interior. Just two awesome releases from Auto World. This is one of my favorite castings, just because I'm a big Firebird fan. All right, now let's turn it up a real notch here. We're going to open up this guy right here. And so far we've done, right, so we should only have 3 cars left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 3 left. And then this is the 65 Ford GT in Gulf Blue and Orange. These ones aren't super limited to 4728. I love this packaging, by the way, where they include information about the color. They have the facts on the side here and the limited edition 4728. My only gripe is I wish they would put this info on the box, because I keep the box, and when you rip open the package usually takes that printing with it. So it'd be really cool, because I'm not a carded collector, right? I don't keep these carded, even though I do have carded examples of a lot of Auto World cars in addition to the loose ones I have. I think it would be really sweet if they put all that information on the box, like right here on the side or something, you know, and what car it was on the side, so that way when you store these boxes, if you stored them in an upright position, you'd be able to see the name. So if you're not familiar with Auto World, by the way, they come with these plastic inserts right here. The car fits inside of here, and then the insert fits inside of the box. It's like a perfect way to store the car, and I really, really like it. I really like that they do that. That's awesome. Even though I don't store my cars in boxes, it's just if you ever have to move or move a collection, it is a perfect situation. So here it is in Gulf livery, and this is actually licensed as Gulf livery with that classic cornflower blue and orange, just looking ever so fantastic and good. There's been a lot of different versions of the Gulf Ford GT out from Auto World, or at least a few different versions, but that's going to be for another episode. And then we've got version B in dark blue, custom dark blue and orange. You can read the premium facts there. There's another limited edition. These were available in straight packs as well, which straight packs means to hobby dealers were able to order cases that just contained these Ford GTs, or that Ford GT for the release 4. So they didn't have to order the whole set. They made some straight packs of these cars too, knowing that these GT40s would be popular. So that's what they did. Instead of pulling a Hot Wheels and putting 2 of one in one case and making you hunt down another one or something like that, they go ahead and they offer these in straight packs to hobby dealers. Which, by the way, I know these Auto World cars are hard to find in your Walmarts and stuff like that. They are tough to find. Walmart seems to be Walmart and Meijer are the only places that carry them here, and they get them very sporadically. So just forget about all that stress and either just order from autoworldstore.com as these things come out, or you can just find a hobby dealer that you like that carries around 2 products and order directly from them. Just order them. There's no reason to drive around in stores trying to look for these. Except for if you're trying to hunt down ultra reds. I get that. So, two beautiful releases. I actually don't know which one I prefer. I kind of prefer this darker blue one just because I've seen this one released in various format before. That just looks good. Really good. Alright, so last but not least, we got one car left. What do you guys think it is? Well, here's the packaging for it. And looks pretty red in there. So yeah, it's the ultra red of this release. So let's go ahead and open it up and set her down. There it is. All right, so the ultra reds in this 2018 release 4 followed a format of taking traits from the set B car, from the version B car, having white tires and then the red rims and the ultra red body. So that's why this has the set B number and tampo scheme on it. Okay, it's got that because that's how all these cars were actually for this series. They were modeled after the set B. So if you were to get the ultra red for these Firebirds, it's going to have the set B traits, so it's going to have these wheels on it. And I believe it's actually a black top as well. So black top, these wheels, tan interior. That's likely what it's going to look like. I think that's what it is anyway. I don't have that one in my collection yet. I will get it eventually. But there you go. There's the Ford GT in all of its glory in beautiful red and orange. So it just looks great. It still looks great. With that orange, some people thought these things looked a little goofy, but I don't mind it one bit. White tires, though, could do without those, but I'm glad we're done with that. I hope, hopefully, at least for now, we're done with that. So there it is, guys. That's another 10 Card Tuesday episode and another Auto World one. I probably have a couple more I could even do for Auto World yet. Probably won't put them out sequentially like this, but having two back-to-back 2 weeks is fine. Again, if you like these videos, please check out the playlist that these are in. I don't even know how many episodes there are in there, but there's a lot. We've done this. I've done 10 Card Tuesday for quite some time. And we've kind of bounced around brands, which is kind of fun to do. So there's been a lot of Hot Wheels ones. There's been Auto World. There's been a lot of Johnny Lightning. There's been some Greenlight. I think I did a 10 Card Tuesday actually with all Ultra Reds as well, now that I'm thinking about it. I did a 10 Card Tuesday with all Mustang Mach 1s as well. So I had 10 of those. So 10 of this casting right here. All right, so check it out. Thank you guys very much for watching, and have yourself a great day.